Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and gotta warm my voice up a little bit. I've been talking so loudly to so many wonderful humans over this weekend here at PAX Australia. So today in Pokemon Go, we're gonna be having Xerneas raids popping all about in about 40 minutes-ish, we'd expect. But there's literally no raids nearby at all, not even eggs. And typically we'd see the eggs like after 10ish, and like 10:40 is when the raids start, and shiny Xerneas, yay, someone gets one. But that's really weird that literally no gym in all of this corner of Melbourne has a raid. Interesting. I might check Campfire actually and see if there's anything else going on there, but we're gonna get inside, do some exploring. Just still got some time to kill before we can actually do some raids for Xerneas. Do some shiny checks. I got lucky once again with my second ever shiny off a daily incense. I feel like I'm bouncing back, the balance is being restored, but if you're sitting in the boat of someone who's never had a shiny from a daily incense, maybe this is your, you know, this is the reason that you need. You've got a chance. You can get one too. If I can get one, and even if they're not necessarily ones that I really wanted, they're possible at least. Now it's just one day the Galarian birds. One day we'll get one of those. Okay, this is interesting. Looking on Campfire as well, literally no raids at all. I wonder if New Zealand's got raids. Because we do have today as well, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m, the Gyarados raid day. But surely they're not going to have nothing until then. I don't think it's 2 p.m. in New Zealand. But there's nothing but Mega Gyarados. It would only be like midday. Okay, so that doesn't really help me with my trying to figure this out. Oh, I really hope we can get some Xerneas raids in this morning. Okay, well it's just ticked over to 11 a.m. and we've got Mega Gyarados. So it seems like surprise Mega Gyarados is starting earlier, way earlier than expected, but it still ends at the same time. It's going to be about a 6-hour-ish event. So, Ripperoni Xerneas. I was really wanting to do some Xerneas raids with the lovely people at PAX, but I guess we're not going to be able to see any of those until 6 p.m. So, I guess delayed video. Letting you guys know on Twitter about it, so if you follow me there you get a heads up about this, but otherwise it's going to be nothing but wall-to-wall Mega Gary until probably 6 p.m. So, rip. But hopefully get some raids in later tonight. I might do a cheeky Gary here or there because we are going to get the free passes for doing it. So keep that in mind if you do want to just get some XP, or, oh my god, I can't throw one-handed on these big boys. If you get some XP, grind some raids out, or like, you know, level up in general. So get some Mega Gary, Menergy, some Mega Energy. If you want to see what's in this pack, links in the description. Mysteries. Alrighty, so it's 6:30 p.m. now. We had to wait a hot second to get our first Xerneas raid in today, so honestly, I wish I'd known that in advance. First shiny. Wait, double? Are you we got shinies! Mr. Guys with the shiny. Dude, congrats! Let's go! Okay, worth the wait apparently. Totally fine. Oh, we just left the camera at home today. We could have just like had a nice day and had to, you know, we're sitting out here till 6:30. It doesn't matter. It's happening now. We got the raids. We've got the raids, and I'm gonna check, and I'm also gonna have a first raid shiny. 3, 2, 1, go. No. No. So, the raids are finally popping in the city for your teams. If you haven't seen my little raid counter guide, Poison type's going to be great, Steely Land's going to be great. And good luck for the shiny hunt out for this one. I did like one Gyarados. I didn't really need to, I don't know. I wasn't vibing it, so thankfully, I was about to say thankfully a very easy, excellent throw. I mean it is, but I clearly didn't hit it. And as is tradition, caught on a bad throw. And 2112 is not it. Alright, next raid. Whoop.
Thank you.
Hey! Another one. Maybe? No.
I just got a different looking one, so it's...
Oh my god, worse. 2098. Alrighty, back at the hotel now, and still no shiny Xerneas. I've only done a couple of raids though, so it's almost 8 p.m. I should probably order some food. Oh, Rainbow is in the raid. Let's go, Rainbow. So I think the plan for tonight is get some food, and depending how this check turns out, maybe do it's just pajama party. We're gonna have a little pajama, oh my god, I'm so losing my voice. We'll do some remote raids and have a little pajama party. There is still time for some more raids to spawn, hopefully in the city as well for local raids. Maybe we'll get lucky with like some closer ones to get to. But otherwise, as the time zone is rolling along, boonk, probably hopefully get a few more invites from the lovelies too. Oh my god. So yesterday, walking back to PAX, as we're walking back, this nice gust of wind, and I see this like chunk of like pollen and I'm guessing plant, whatever. Like I'm seeing it as I have no time to stop before it like flew into my throat, scratched the bejesus out of it. I feel like I had a mild allergic reaction. I'm gonna have like asthma attack from this or something. Had a nice coughing, crying fit for a moment, and then now after like talking so much, yelling over the music yesterday, I'm gonna sound like an old man tomorrow. I'll be like, you guys like playing them video games? Is that what we do at PAX? Playing the video games? Stay in the ball. Beautiful. Okay. And a praise. Oh, IVs are not liking me. We'll get there. Also, pretty stoked on the Grimer. Look at this, Swinub and Grimer, my two, and the Bronzor, even in my last 6 stack of shinies, 3 of them off Daily Incense, and they're all green. I got scared we're going for another green theme here off the Daily Incense. Does it know that I don't like green shinies? That's pretty wild to finally be bouncing back on the Daily Incense. I'm super stoked on that. Super stoked. Again, if you needed a reason to do your Daily Incense, here you go. Here's 3 reasons. I'm getting lucky, finally. Actually, while we wait for food and for some raid invites, I'll show you guys a couple of Pokemon cards I picked up at PAX. So first of all, thank you massively to Kato Collective. This is super cute sticker. Absolute sweethearts, opening up TCG and doing like battles and stuff on Twitch. Check them out. Thank you for the gifted cards. This is like super sweet. This super cute Wigglytuff and Caterpie Japanese card, and this Ninetales card. I don't think I've ever seen this Ninetales before. This is so cute. It's like such a like noodly looking fox Ninetales. I love it. And like the classic. If you guys don't know, this is kind of like the classic back on the Pokemon cards for like Japanese cards. Like this is official, it's not like a random knockoff sort of thing. This is just what the back of like Japanese Pokemon cards looked like back in the day, which is wicked. So different to the cards we got for the English sets. Thank you guys for that, I really appreciate it. And also, just grab myself a couple, they had like one of the booths there selling like singles of things. So I'll show you guys a couple of the things I picked up. We've got a first edition little creepy Grimer hanging in the on the street there. Team Rocket set. This is like OG. One of my favorite sets growing up. The Rocket, the Fossil, and the Jungle cards. But I had like, until honestly like last year or the year before, when I acquired a few more cards, I genuinely only had like maybe a page, probably 2 boosters worth from childhood for each of those sets. But that had some of my favorite art growing up. So I managed to find a couple of those. I had some random promo cards as well I found. A few just like VMAX cards that I was missing from other sets. Shiny Dedenne, I love little Dedenne. First edition Meowth as well from the Team Rocket set. A couple of trainer galleries that I've been missing from previous sets as well. Got the Eeveelutions in there. A couple of other Dark Lads from the Rocket set. 2 cards from one of my favourite card artists as well, Akanahe. The Snorlax and the little chubby Dedenne, I love their art and their style. They've done a couple of like guest artworks for Pokemon cards and I love these too. And lastly, a bunch of just random promos that I didn't have. Honestly, not even sure what some of these promos are from necessarily. Look at this sleepy little like daydreaming Eevee is so cute. So many Eevee promos. Eevee with the yarn, Mimikyu promo, one of like the Play Pokemon Lillipup, and the sad little Sobble having a big cry. I'm pretty stoked with that cheeky little haul. Plus I got to play a bunch of cool demos for a bunch of sweet games and board games and stuff coming out. Definitely, I think I'm going to be streaming and playing with you guys over on the other website, maybe next week. Justice Sucks. If you guys remember, we played like way back when, played through Rumu. Where it's like you investigate a crime as like a little Roomba vacuum. Different developers. Turns out there's more than one developer in Melbourne that's making vacuum Roomba-based video games. It was like a really fun, really fun game. Also super keen to check out Future Folklore by Guk. So Future Folklore is going to be like Australia's first ever Aboriginal-led mobile game. And one of the guys was telling me it's like kind of like a sim style like building game, but you're not building like physical buildings. It's like restoring country, and just the artwork for it looks gorgeous. It's in development. They're hoping for next year, but you know how games work. So I'm super curious to see how that goes because like the artists, they're stunning work. So I'm super excited to check that out too. So many just like unique and creative people making stuff. Like Australian indie games I feel like are popping off. Untitled Goose Game, it's like Melbourne team. Cult of the Lamb, Melbourne team, like Aussies. So some good stuff coming out. Anyway, where are my raid invites? Alright, food has been acquired, but there is a distinct lack of raids being acquired. There is an uncomfortable amount of Mega Gyarados raids being sent to me. Stop it. Thank you, Yamada, for the raid invite. Drum roll. No. 2152 though, that's far better than any of the previous ones, so I'll take that. Thank you, Risokichi, for the raid invite. Oh wow, I walked a lot yesterday, far out, okay. Bonus challenge. The challenge. 2144, okay, not bad. Maybe we get lucky with a couple other invites from our friends in Japan, but because of how the time zones and the delay for like the Gyarados raids and stuff, I think like my next main time zone of friends is Europe, and it's still pretty much the morning for most of them. So just really depending, before the raids end for the lovelies in Japan, how many invites we might be able to sneak off them. Thank you, Wolfie, for the raid invite. Probably one of the last raids happening tonight for Australia. Oh, okay, never mind. Fleece walked more than me yesterday, apparently. Far out. 3-2. Juan. Yeah, look, I'm okay. It must be nice. Must be nice to, like, get the shiny. It's fine. Well, it's about 9:30 for me, and I think I've exhausted all of my raid invites from my handful of friends in Japan. So, Europe, Americas, Africa, every other flavour of friend that is on my friends. I'm counting on you for some cheeky raid invites tomorrow when I wake up. I mean, actually, tomorrow when I wake up, hopefully there'll be some raids in Melbourne to do. So, again, would have been lovely if Niantic, like, I don't know, didn't either like forget to just turn the raids on, or just like choose to not turn them on and not tell anyone. Like, I don't know, I feel like a surprise Mega Gyarados is extended is not as like this. Nah, Xerneas is more, have both, whatever, doesn't matter. It is what it is now and can't change it. I guess continued in part 2. Let's see if we can get a shiny Xerneas tomorrow. I want to finish this edit and go to bed. So any champions at PAX tomorrow, if I see any raids there, I'll be there, I'll be square. Let's do some raids and get some shinies tomorrow. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.